If you've been with Senior Insights for a while, you may have noticed that I wear the same lipstick every single day, and it's Revlon's Cherries in the Snow. I wear it without fail every single day. Some of you longtime viewers probably know a little bit about the history of Cherries in the Snow, and it doesn't seem unusual at all. So what happened is I sort of forgot about it, and let it fall by the wayside, but it was a very significant part of this show at one time. So I think probably for some of you, it just felt like some part of the routine. But as Senior Insights has grown, I've realized there's a lot new people. When we first started that Cherries in the Snow, there was about 258 people. Now there's well over 8,200 and something. I don't know how many. I stopped counting. And people sometimes are asking, what is Cherries in the Snow? What are you talking about? And a person that used to be here when we did Cherries in the Snow a long time ago has returned. And she reminded us that she used to write letters to people in the nursing home that she had a group with, but because of an accident that she was in, she wasn't able to go anymore, and she really missed them. And so she would write them letters and send them Cherries in the Snow. I'm getting ahead of myself because I didn't welcome you to Senior Insights. See, I'm so excited about Cherries in the Snow that I didn't even welcome you. So welcome to Senior Insights. My name is Cynthia. We meet 5 days a week. We talk about a whole bunch of different things. Today we're going to talk about Cherries in the Snow, but a lot of other things as well. Because I have to keep you guys posted on what I'm up to. Because you never know what I'm up to. But today, I want to tell you about Cherries in the Snow because I think it's really important. And I thank the person, I want to say her name is Elizabeth, and of course I didn't check it out before I started. Lady Luger, is it? I don't know. I'm sorry, honey, but I'm thrilled that you brought it up because I want to bring it up again because I've kind of let it go by the wayside. So it's a classic. It's classic. Cherries in the Snow is a classic lipstick. It's super lustrous. It has a creamy finish. It holds its color on your lips for 2 to 4 hours. So in that sense, it's not really good. But what I find is when I put on most lipstick, it's gone in a second. I can keep this and it stays on. It seems to stay on longer than others, but in the stuff I've been looking at to learn a little bit more about it is that it lasts from 2 to 4 hours, and that's kind of one of its drawbacks. But it's creamy, it feels good on your lips, and it's polished. Remember that old school glamour? All the women wore reddish colored lipstick. And I can remember my mother sending me to the store to buy her a tube of lipstick at Woolworths. I do. And she wanted to make sure it's red. She trusted me. Maybe I bought her Cherries in the Snow. Anyway. So it's not really just a random lipstick shade, although how it came to Senior Insights, it was random. Let me tell you that story. I went to Martin's, and for those of you who know Maine, my hair is sticking out here. For those of you who know Maine, Martin's is a Maine adventure. Oh no, that's Rennie's. I should have bought it when I saw it at Martin's. And it's true. If you see something in Martin's, they're a salvage store. If you have a flood in your town this week, they're down there tonight or tomorrow, and they will buy up all the stuff in the stores that didn't get damaged or got damaged slightly, and then they sell it here. Well, I happened to be in Martin's one day, and of course at the beginning of the channel, I was trying to get people to spruce up, come on, get out of bed, comb your hair, wear some lipstick. I never did any of that stuff myself. Well, I didn't stay in bed, I did comb my hair, but it was a mess, and I sure didn't wear lipstick or makeup or give two hoots about how I looked. But then we started talking about grooming and hair and facial hair and lipstick. So anyway, I'm at Martin's and I find this lipstick, a whole big box of lipstick. It was all Revlon. When I see a bargain, I go, shook. And I was there. I think I bought 4 tubes of Cherries in the Snow by Revlon. I liked the name. It was literally $2 a tube, which is very good. On Amazon right now, it's it's $6.97, I think. And I do have an Amazon affiliate, which will bring you right to Cherries in the Snow, and it'll bring you lipstick and nail polish. So if you're interested in purchasing it, purchase it through my link if you want to. You don't have to. You can still wear the plain lipstick. You can wear the tinted lip gloss. It's okay. It's okay. This is not a cult or anything. You can wear whatever you want. The moral of the story is to spruce up when you're going someplace. And what happened, well, I started wearing the lipstick and someone asked me what the color was. So I look up the color. I said, it's Cherries in the Snow by Revlon. Before you know it, people were starting to buy it. People in the community, this community, were buying Cherries in the Snow. They were looking for it. Sometimes they couldn't find it, and they'd say, I went to Walmart and they didn't have it, and I went here and they didn't have it. And people would say, I got it. I finally found it. I got my Cherries in the Snow today. Honestly, that's what it was like, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. And so since then, I have been wearing Cherries in the Snow. But I want to tell you just a few stories that happened because of Cherries in the Snow on this channel. There is a woman, if you're still watching, I don't know, I think she was 85 at the time, and that was, over a year ago that we started this. She bought some Cherries in the Snow for herself, and she bought some for her daughter and for her granddaughter. And they had a video conference call once a week, and they all wore their Cherries in the Snow together. Now, that makes me feel good. That's one of the things that I want to have happen through this channel. That created a tradition. Do you think that granddaughter is going to remember that in a very fond way about her grandmother? Then I remember another elderly person. Well, we're all elderly in this group, right? There's a few young ones like Clarence, but he likes listening to us. So there was another elderly woman. She texted, she said, I went outside this morning and she said I had my Cherries in the Snow and I was cleaning my yard and I was dancing around. That made me feel good. That made me feel good. That said, Cynthia, that's what you want. How could a simple thing like a tube of lipstick that I paid $2 for turn into something like that? And how could I, Cynthia, let it slip and lose its significance? Even though I wear it every day, I bet if I didn't wear it, you would be asking me, where is your lipstick? I know it because I have changed the scenery around here and I've changed the view that you have of me. People went crazy. I like it better the way you looked before. People get accustomed to things. You are accustomed, whether you like it or not, to Cherries in the Snow on my lips. I'm accustomed to it too. And I look a heck of a lot better with it when I'm viewing this, when I'm videoing. I'm still on the fence about putting that video out about me in the water. I just might do it because someone suggested. Oh, this was supposed to be for the end of my talk. Someone suggested that it might be a viral video. Caroline says, 77-year-old woman goes for a swim on 4th of July in her pajamas and can't get out of the lake. Don't you think that would be a viral video? Anyway. It's Cherries in the Snow is not a random lipstick shade that came and went. It's still current. Marilyn Monroe used to wear it. Elizabeth Taylor used to wear it. The Lucky Strike girls wore it. Remember when everybody was wearing that red lipstick many, many years ago? Actually, before our time, probably more our mother's times. I remember my mother sending me to Woolworths once, and she said, I want you to go and get me a tube of lipstick and make sure it's red. Imagine sending your kid to buy lipstick. I wouldn't. But it's Cherries in the Snow is confidence. Yeah. You watch some of my earlier videos and you will see how I have grown. And I can contribute some of that to Cherries in the Snow because it helps make me feel better. It's not an overdone thing. It's classic, but it's not stuffy. It's not snobbish. Well, maybe some people would disagree with that, but in a way, to me, it feels warm and not flashy. So at some point, it stopped being a lipstick and became part of the rhythm and life of Senior Insights. It may sound like a small thing, but I don't think it is. You know how they tell you, you need a brand, you need this, you need that to be successful. Well, I think that Cherries in the Snow is part of the brand. People like a familiar mug. Somebody says, I like your mugs. Well, go over to Gina's channel. She has a collection of mugs. She has subscribers just because she has those mugs. Yes. It becomes something that people want to see. Even a lipstick. So it's just a consistency that you'll always find on this channels. So that's what Cherries in the Snow became for me on this channel. It became very, very important. It became one of those familiar details that showed up again and again and again. But I never talked about it. I haven't talked about it lately. I mention it casually, but not to the extent that I used to. And poor Woody's going to cringe because he hates when we talk about lipstick. But for the men that are on this channel, let me know what your favorite aftershave is or your favorite cologne is, and we'll talk about it because women like to smell those things. So, don't be shy and let me know, and we'll talk about it. Or you can just skip the whole lipstick part and just go to, there's going to be a little video at the end of this when I stop yapping. Just some scenes of Maine that I found on my camera that I didn't know I have, and I don't even know where the scenes are, but they're awful pretty, so I'm going to show you them. I think they were Jonah. Remember Jonah? He used to send me pictures, and I'd put like one at the end of a video. Well, I've got about 5 or 6, and I strung them all together in a video, and so I'm going to show you that tonight after I stop yakking. So for longtime viewers, I think it became just a recognizable thing. You probably don't even notice that I have it on, but you'd notice if I didn't have it on. I think it's associated with these conversations that we have. This is my theory. There used to be people who would wear it when we came to coffee. We used to pretend that we had coffee here every single morning. And people would wear it to coffee. I love that. I love the fact that something so simple could become like a shared memory. Because that's what this channel, or a channel, becomes over time, isn't it? It's not just videos, it's not just topics, it's not just schedules, but it's shared memories. It's shared reminiscing. It's shared experiences. And that is what we do on this channel. How'd you like me jumping in the water. So I believe that it's something that this channel has become. So for those of you who are newer, now you know the story about Cherries in the Snow. They're not just talking about lipstick, they're talking about a tradition. It's a tradition that I love. And they're talking about one of those small but meaningful things that are part of this channel. It's part of the brand. Yes, it's a lipstick, but around here, it's part of the Senior Insights history. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. So I think that's enough of Cherries in the Snow, but I want to show you some of the gifts that I received. And once again, when I do this, I run the risk of hurting someone's feelings. I didn't have them all in a central place, so I had to go around gathering them. And I may have left someone out. But I'm going to show the ones that I have so that I can show you the significance of what Cherries in the Snow actually means to this channel. This is a little basket of cherries. You could almost say cherries in the snow, because I purchased this myself. I got really into it, and when Ann and I went on vacation, we went into a secondhand store and this was there. So I purchased it. Now, this mug, it says Senior Insights on it, and it has cherries, and it's red. And my friend Ann gave this to me. Look at this. It's dirty. Don't look at that. It's dirty. I use it. It's like everyday used, and it's my favorite pot holder. There are two of them, and they have cherries. They're quilted pot holders. They have cherries on the front, a bowl of cherries and a cherry, and then they have cherries on the back. And this is from Lenny Campbell. I told you there was a book, Cherries in the Snow. This book is about the lipstick industry, and it was written in 2005 by Emma Forrest. It's kind of a raunchy book. I skimmed through it, but it's about a cosmetic company and Cherries in the Snow. They're trying to beat Cherries in the Snow. I'm pretty sure that's what it's about. I don't remember the person who sent it to me. Nope. Look at this. This is a satin pillowcase. Cherries. This was so my hair wouldn't get messed. I should start wearing it. I just kept it in my box of special things. I did take it on vacation when Ann and I went on vacation. So, this is pretty neat. This box. Cherries. If you are so fortunate to ever receive a piece of communication in the mail from me, you will get a cherry sticker and another small cherry sticker on the envelope seal. So these are just a few of the things. Here's some more live cherries. I'm sure there's more stuff hanging around my house. Cards that have cherries on them. Comments that have cherries on them. So anyway, that's it. That's it. That's all you need to know about Cherries in the Snow, except if you want to purchase it, there is an affiliate link on my channel page. Go through that if you want. It's $6.97, so that's not too bad. And wear it when you come for coffee. We used to have board meetings too, and that was mandatory part of the... I might make it mandatory to wear it to New York too. I'm thinking about it. Okay, I'm done with Cherries in the Snow now because I got a few things that I want to talk to you about. I washed my dishes the other day in the dishwasher. I don't do that, no. And my sink is still a mess, always, even though I have a dishwasher. But be that as it may, I was putting the dishes away. And now, mind you, I have a reasonably new dishwasher. It cost me $1,000. It was what got me on the savings kick of not spending any money and saving my money and figuring out where my money went to. Well, I'm putting away my cups, and there's all this black, like, flakes of stuff. And I said, what is this? Do not tell me. Well, lo and behold, after I emptied the dishwasher and I had to put half of the stuff back because it didn't clean it, I get down to the filter. Now, I clean the filter fairly regularly, but it was filthy. It was really bad, and there was a lot of this black stuff. I think that it was toast crumbs. Some of it was toast crumbs. Not all of it. I mean, toast isn't black. But that kind of, it's just splattered on the inside of my cups and stuff. I need my cups for Senior Insights and my tea. So I took it all apart. I took the filter out. I took the grate out. I took the arm out. I took anything that I could out of it. And it was sure dirty. It was that black, that black mold. I think maybe that's what was splashing on my dishes. You know how, well, in my bathroom sink, sometimes I get it up underneath the rim of the sink. It's black mold. That's what it is. I'm not ashamed to say it because I bet you have it too and you just don't even notice it. It lands around the drain too, so you have to use a Q-tip to get it out. However, so I cleaned my dishwasher, and I have some stuff that you can put in and run a cycle through empty that supposedly cleans it. So I haven't used it since because I'm very stingy with my septic system, but I will let you know if that cleaning it actually made it better. Because why have a dishwasher if you have to wash the dishes 3 times? And that's not really happened. I've noticed the flex a little bit recently, a little bit more recently, but nothing like it was yesterday when I was taking this stuff out. So I wanted to tell you about that because I think you should check your dishwasher or have someone check your dishwasher. Probably you need to check your washing machine, your clothes washing machine. I'll have to check that because I think I'm going to do a load of clothes tonight, so I'll let you know how it works out. On to the next subject. Well, what did you... Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to show you this. Rhonda would be devastated. Can you see this? Rhonda from Entreaty by Rhonda, she sent me this when I was having my hip replaced to put on my walker to carry stuff around in. It has Cherries in the Snow. It has lipstick. It has my name in silver sparkles. How cool is that? Rhonda sent me that. I was thrilled. I called her up immediately. Rhonda, that is so cute. It's so adorable. You guys make me feel so good. Anyway, that was back to the Cherries in the Snow, and I told you I wasn't going to talk about them anymore, but I had to. And there's probably other things that I'll see. The cat is taking them as fast as I'm putting them away. She is really naughty. People are disappointed because they haven't seen an awful lot of her. I don't know where she is. Usually she walks all over me. She stays with me, but she's not here. So I am going to put, at the end of this, when I get through talking, which is going to be very shortly because I know you can only stand so much. Do you think I should try to edit that video of me trying to get in and out of the water? Carolyn thinks I'll have a viral video. So does a Vicky Retro Queen. It's pretty boring, so I'd have to cut out a lot of stuff. And I look pretty awful. Hunched over, with the boobs uncontained in the water. Somebody was worried that I was going to go skinny dipping. Well, don't put it past me, because I don't believe that God made you with clothes. My kids would die of mortification if they ever heard me saying to do that video. Some people said that they'd like to see it. Other people were kind of nervous that I was even doing something as stupid as that. But I did it, and I'm here. Next time I'll wear shoes, and I'm going to ask Greg if he'll put the dock out so that I can get in and out a little bit easier. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.